Oh my gosh. Yep. I do not have any save in the first memory card. Let's try to figure out. This is on the home console. Let us see if we cannot. Let's see. Let's see. Is that right? Oh, no. Let's do options. Adjust screen. Okay, not like that. There we go. There we go. Creating. Now I'm formatting the card. I mean, not that I need it. Okay, here we go. New game. Can I time it right? I just know that there's a black screen that happens sometimes. That doesn't happen on PCX2. But let us see if we can time this right. Okay. It would be better if I expanded this so I can see the whole thing. There we go. Of course, what the graphics says they are. I really don't... now I'm looking back, and I don't like this setup. I needed to have a bit more pristine. And there are setups that are far better than this that do not use the PCX2. Kind of... I guess I could say I'm a little bit jealous of that. But I digress. This will serve its purpose. On the console, can we get to that pause menu? This is going to be a long journey. Okay, watching it. Okay. When it gets close, when it gets at the end of it, there's going to be a little delay, but press start at the right time. Come on. Come on. Come on. Reach end. Yep. No! No, no! Ah, dang it. Didn't quite make it. Okay. I swear. I mean, I guess it's kind of a little bit better than the Porta, though it does make things a rather darker. But I should probably invest in a better upscaler. Something probably in the $700 range over on... Because I have the RetroTink 2X Pro. I kind of like... Okay, RetroTink 2X Pro, I probably should upgrade to the latest one. I think they actually just... Because I think the 4K one was the one that was the best, but then they recently came out with an even better one. But I'm pretty sure any of that is going to be better than what we have here. Okay. Pause. Quit. Let's try again. I just pressed start too soon. And then when I tried again, it was too late. So, okay. Maybe just delay it by 3, 2, now. Maybe that'll do it. 3, 2, now. Don't add the one there. Okay. Let's see it. Okay, get over there. Let's see. 3, 2, now! No, I missed it. I was too late. So not the 3, 2 now. So I need to do a little bit sooner than that. Because you don't want to do it as soon as it disappears. It has to be still the loading screen is still there. You just access the pause menu. The fact that there is something on the other end is what makes this worth it. Now I know there's more than just, glitching into there and rotating around or whatnot. You can actually play. But is that because the PCX2 operates on better than the PlayStation 2? I mean, we know it does. But if we time it right... Alright, quit. Yes. New game. Okay, let's try again. I just love that we can just time it right. We do not have to press it randomly, because, I mean, press it randomly, eventually, as you pause that, you just, okay, hold on, need to focus here. Three, two, no! Did I get it? No, I didn't. Was that too soon, though? Because sometimes, if you do it too soon, it's still going to get to the cutscene if you didn't get early enough. Maybe delay it a little bit? Because also the loading screens are a lot slower here. Maybe not a lot slower, but they are slower than that on the when running this game on the PCX2. Man, just having to, like, going out to have to go this far. I don't have a way to get back with using save states. So I have to wait. Okay. Quit. Yes. Back to new game. Let's go. Alright. Here we go. Come on. Maybe not do the 3-2 now. Just try to feel it. Just try to feel it. No! No, I still missed it. And it skipped the cutscene, so I did it too late. It skipped the book cutscene, so I did it too late. So I'd do it sooner than that? Because I know when you have, I said in the live stream, when you have the load screen still up, from saving the game, when you save the game, pause the game, save it, when you go to load the intro, you can see the loading down at the bottom right-hand corner of the save icon that you're trying to load from, the save file. That means that the pause is accessed still when the loading screen is there. Because this would save a whole lot of effort in trying to transfer the files over if I can just create the file straight to the PS2. Oh, that's one thing I haven't shared yet. I said I was going to share some things on the live stream and I never did. I'll need to share them in the comment section. Yeah, because I have a bunch of important files for you guys to be able to look at, and videos of other channels that showcase different things, whether it's getting the Game Shark to work, or if it's getting your PCX2 to work with Dragon the Age of Gates, or maybe it's like trying to transfer your PCSX2 files over to your save file, your PS2 memory cards. All right, new game. Okay, so that means I was too late in that. So it's gotta start sooner than that. But does pressing start in the loading screen, does that automatically skip it? What if it's different part of the loading screen? Because this is a little weird in how slow this one loads. No! No! No, that didn't work. I did it too late. This is definitely a lot harder. And I can't fast forward, too. I can't fast forward. So I just have to sit through the loading screens like this. My gosh. But if this can work on the console and just work on anything, that would be great. Just think about it. You go and you start a new game, all right? And you're starting a new game, and then you go ahead and you pause the game at the right time. You create a save file to intro the Rynn's village. You then put that in force save, and then you continue on. You continue on out here, and you can continue playing the game because accessing the pause menu does not crash the game. At least in the over on the PCSX2, it doesn't crash the game. I have yet to see this pause menu on the console, but then again, I have never tried so hard to get there from there. I know from the PCX2 that we can do it, we can time it. So can we just do the same over here? Because I know pressing rapidly works, but I end up crashing the game. So maybe if it gets to there, let me try spamming it for a second here. We haven't crashed the game yet. But let me see here. Let's get there. I'm going to spam it a little bit. Okay. This is weird. It's like behaving like it's not working. Is the loading screen tricking me in terms of its timing? Is it actually further back that we paused the game? No, if that was the case, I would have encountered it because I've been spamming it before then. So that wouldn't make sense. Because then you can chalk it up to the processing power of the PlayStation 2. I mean, worst comes to worst, if it's not possible or if it's just astronomically hard, we could transfer the save files from the PCXX2 to the PlayStation 2 memory card. Converted that over. Because once when you homebrew your PlayStation 2, put that card in, and you can transfer the files, then those files are fully converted to the format of the PlayStation 2 memory card. So it's as if you got the save files from the PlayStation 2 itself. So from there, you can then transfer, I think you can just transfer your saves to other memory cards, and then you can just start making a whole bunch of backup. Maybe share them with your friends. I know I'm going to try to maybe share them with my fellow subscribers that want to experience this too. And then I need to figure out PCX2 PAL version and see if it works going into there. I need to convert my PAL game over. Well, I need to burn it onto my using image burn console and try to do the same thing to get the ISO files from that disk. I could always get the ISO files online, but I really would like to do so from my own property. I mean, I bought that thing from overseas, and I haven't got it to work here because it's a PAL game. It doesn't work on the American console. It'll work on the European console if I imported that. But that's going to be quite a few fees that I'm going to need to pay in order to get that over there. So I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to use that to the PCX2. Now let's try this again. Because this is something we can keep on trying, all right? Keep on trying until maybe we can. Because if it's on the PCX2, we can do it over here. I swear we can. I mean, we don't have the save states, but I would think. Okay. Dang. I mean, I didn't even crash the game there. Okay, you know what? If I do it early, fine. Let it load and see if that skips the cutscene. Because I want to figure out if the start button actually still influences if it's in the load screen. I want to find out if the reason why it skips the cutscene when it goes into, when we load out of there to the cutscene is because we press start when the load screen ended. I want to find that out. Because if I can skip it when I press it during the loading screen, or towards the end of the loading screen, then something's up. Well, not something's up, but we can't utilize that as a sense of, oh, I pressed it too late. which would be rather unfortunate. The one thing I hate, my setup, I cannot live stream this setup. For some reason, I can't seem to live stream my setup here. So I'm forced to do this on my own here. So quit, go back here. I could try to use my phone and just, like, time it. Time it when it ends. And to figure out maybe somewhere in that time, like, when to press start. But let's first figure out if pressing start towards the end will skip the cutscene. So as soon as that bar meets the end, I'll press start and see what happens. Alright? You know what, that'll be hilarious if that actually gets me the pause menu. Well, let's go. As soon as it reaches the tip. Or the end, I should say. Now, press start. Okay. So, actually, I've been pressing it too late. Because, I mean, it's loading like this. When I was pressing earlier, it skipped it without me pressing again. Again, I'm not spamming this. So, we can learn some things from this. So, that was too early. Okay. Then let's try to time it after. Let's try to delay it a little bit each time. We could do like delay, go 1, and then press it. 1 miss. 1, like 1. See. And then 1 miss. 1 missa. 1 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi. You know, something like that. Let's try to break it down. Unless if it's a half of somewhere in between that. But we'll also be able to learn about when it's too late. Because we'll skip the cutscene. Because one thing we know, if we access the pause menu, you don't need to panic, we don't need to hurry. If we access the pause menu, we have won. You have become victorious. All you have to do is go save game, create the save file, and then continue on. Alright, let's give this another go. Let's see here, 1 miss... Yeah, just do 1. As soon as it tries to go 1. Okay, go. One. That was too early. Okay. I pressed it as soon as I said 1, by the way. Or somewhere in between that. So I'll do 1 miss next time. 1 miss. So we'll check if it's 1 miss. We'll give that a try. Again, I would absolutely love it. I mean, as I said before, you go and play the game, all right? You go start the game, and then you go and attempt to create the save file as you go to creating a new game. Because then you can continue on playing that game however you want, all right? And then you can always go back to your save file. Let's go back to explore Rynn's village. You know, it's beautiful. It's beautiful how this works. At least on the PCX2 so far. All right, let's go to quit. And we'll get right back to it. We haven't crashed the game yet. We haven't even glitched into Rynn's village yet. You would think with the game running a bit maybe slower or whatnot, we would have an easier time clipping in, or at least getting to a glitch state of Rynn's village. But no such luck. At least I'm not spamming start like a madman. Okay, here we go. 1 miss. 1 miss. Here we go. And we'll press it on miss. 1 miss. That's too soon. Alright, let's try 1 missa. And we'll do it on sa. So let's get back to Sardana. Still figuring out this timing. You know, this is probably going to throw off my timing now of doing it on the PCX2. But once when I get the save for this, I think we're golden. Except maybe depending on where Arak exactly is spawned in. If I can get it to the point where I can run over there and get Arak out from getting stuck inside the land, that would be even greater. Because then that means I can create another save file with Arak. And so everybody will be able to have the original save file, have Arak, and we can do all sorts of things. The only thing that we won't have is turning Rynn invisible and being able to glide across the entire battlefield horizontally, ignoring the ground below. Just glide across there and just enjoy to look around. Because do a sideways tunnel flip in that invisible state, and my gosh, which I actually need. Which memory card was that? Oh, which memory card was that? Because that's something I need to test out. Well, once when I figured this out, we'll test that one memory card out, all right? I just want to create the file. So let's go here. It's one Missa. One Missa. One Missa. Let's see. One Missa. Oh, all right. I can't press start to get there. One Missa. Okay, let's give that a shot. I mean, I also prepared myself for crashing the game here. But can we at least get to Rynn's village, even in a glitch state? Well, here we go. Let's see here. One Missa. Too soon. Also, my tempo might have been too fast there, but we'll do one Missa. One Mississip. One Mississip. And right on sip, you press start. One Mississip. Because maybe that will be the pause. Either we'll crash the game or... Because then, if we can crash the game, we can figure out at least, oh, I crashed the game. I did it maybe too late, and it crashed. Because then we can go, oh, it's right in between there. One miss, and we'll try to time it in between there. One Mississip, one Mississip. So Missa, and when we make this sound, we'll time it there, or something like that. We just need to find out when it's too late and when it's too soon. The moment it's too soon and the moment it's too late. So let's go back out there and try again. New game. Okay, one Mississip. We're not gonna miss a sip here. No, we're gonna enjoy all the sips. Okay, here we go. Okay. One Mississip. Did I do it too soon? I might have started it too soon before we reached the end. But that's still... Well, let's do one Mississippi. One Mississippi. One Mississippi. Boop. One Mississippi. Boop. Well, maybe boop. Let's do the boop on the P. And then we'll do one Mississippi press. Man, I may have just some nerves. I'm doing like one Mississippi. Instead I go one Mississippi. You know, I go too fast. Whatnot. But maybe it's better to do the faster one because you're going to have nerves on it. It might be better just to time it on the fast one than on the slow one. Unless you're good at maintaining your composure. Alright. Skip that. Go to quit. Okay. We'll go to game. One Mississippi. One Mississippi. One Mississippi. One Mississippi. One Mississippi. One Mississippi. Okay, I've got it practiced. Okay, here we go. Getting ready here. Okay, come on. One Mississippi. Even that is too soon. Okay, then one Mississippi Press. We'll try that. If we do the one Mississippi Press, then we know it's in between pressing it on one Mississippi and one Mississippi Press. Okay. Press after the P or during the P. So if we press it after the P and it skips the cutscene, then we know it's in between there. Somewhere in between there. I mean, this is the same ISO file as going up there. And I'm not using any mods or whatnot. Oh, and that's one thing I forgot to test or whatnot was the... I mean, we talked about it on there. The aspect ratio or whatnot. I'm going to need to go back into the comment section and see if I can also address that in a later video. Because I did not do that. Okay, so... What? Yes. New game. So one Mississippi Press. 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 Okay, just like that. Come on. Alright, come on. As soon as you see it. One Mississippi Press. That was too late. So it's right in between there. Somewhere in between there. Okay. So one Mississippi Press is too long. One Mississippi. So it's right in between there. Dang. How do we time that? So it's right in between there. It's right around just under 1 second. Okay, let's, boy. Oh, boy. Because now I'm right around close, and I don't want to mess up my own timing, too. New game. I'll need to test that this load screen is consistent. Okay. Alright. One Mississippi Press! Press! Dang it! Hold on. Let me test how long that load screen takes. Alright, let's see here. Let's time it. So, same at the same time. I'm going to press down on X and press start at the same time on my phone. Let's see, how long does it take? About 23 to 24 seconds. Reset. Is that true? Is that true? What if I did lap? Let's test that out again. Because I want to test the time it takes from the point it touches the end to the point the load screen disappears to. Alright, new game. Okay, let's do it again. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna hit the lap button when it touches there, and then lap button again when it disappears. When it reaches the end and when it disappears. Lap, lap. Okay. Lap. Lap. So it reaches the end about 22 seconds and 80 seconds. It seems like the lap goes for about 1 second 33, though there is a bit of delay because I pressed start as soon as I saw it disappeared. So there's a little delay there. So probably it's 1 second. It is exactly 1 second you have to press it. You have somewhere within 1 second and closer end to that 1 second. Maybe it's not second. I mean, you have 1 second to press, so like a 50 decaseconds. I don't know. There are 60. Or is it like if we do centiseconds, like 90 centiseconds? But let me see the time that it's new game. Oh, I meant to press start. Crap. All right, I'm winging it here. I'm winging it here. Just going 1 second. Dang, still didn't make it. This is hard. I'm just not quite getting the timing right. I don't think it's... I mean, I haven't crashed the game yet, though. Because if I am able to access a glitch state of Rynn's village, I should be able to access the pause menu. I mean, I could try a different disc. I do have a second copy. I could do that. And I'm playing a fat PS2. Talk about the original nice hardware right there. Quit. Here we go. All right. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, damn it. How did that not detect my press on the button? You know, I almost want to use an actual stop timer because then I'm pressing a button and I'm pressing a button. I'm not tapping on a screen. I feel like the timing is a little bit different. Dang it! I had it! I had it!
There are legends from times long past of an age without kings.
I think I might have a
when the world
method.
was united by an alliance between dragon and man.
Oh my gosh, I think
These are the legends
the pause
of the
menu
Order
can
of
be
the Flame,
accessed.
when noble warriors soared on the winds, and great wonders were
Too bad
worked
this
upon the
save
world.
is this attempt is
Though
now.
the Order held strong for centuries,
all right, let's press start.
it was
Let's crash
destroyed
the
at
game.
last from
Where's
within,
Arak?
brought low by the traitors of the Dark Union. War engulfed
I
the
cannot
world,
see
and
anything really
civilization
well.
crumbled. By the time the madness had ended, all had been laid to waste.
Like this attempt. Pause. Crash the game. Reset. Yes, but we can access the pause menu. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. We can do this. We can do this. There is hope. There is hope. There is hope. What I think of a nice method, if it is basically exactly 1 second when it touches there, all we have to do is press the moment before that second completes, and we might access that pause menu like I did before, and I ruined the attempt because I pressed start again. Leave it to Josiah to mess up like that. Oh, Josiah, how we love you. Oh, that's weird coming from me. That's very weird. Okay, start new game. And then we're going to time it according to the stopwatch or my phone here. We'll start the timer as soon as it hits towards the end, and then we'll press it before the second is reached. Okay. Come on. Too soon. Too soon, too soon, too soon. Okay, okay, okay. That's fine, that's fine. We'll just skip through this. We'll try again. We'll try again. Stop. Reset. Let's try again. Let's try again. I kind of panicked a little bit there because I looked down and I looked up and it was at the end, so I had no idea if I started it right or not. So I was like, ah. And then I pressed way too soon. It was like a 34 centiseconds that I did. It's like, oh, that sucked. Okay. I'll try again. So there is a time, there is a spot in which we can actually access the pause menu. There is hope, there is hope, there is hope after all. Just, it's not a full second. It's almost like right before it reaches a second. Come on. Come on, let me get to that pause menu again. Let me get to that pause menu again. Let's create a save file on the home console. Alright, get ready. This time, look at it. Look at it. Press start. Soon it goes. Alright, there. Come on. Start. Now! That was too soon. I need to reach 90? 90 centiseconds, maybe? That was too soon? Ooh, okay, I can do that. I think. Let's see here. Now! Stop. Let me practice this. Start. Lap. 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 Okay, we have 92, 119, 107, 108, and 86. Let's reset. Start. Now. 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 Stop. Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at this. We have 99, 99, 99, 81, 85. Okay. I think we need to do better than that. We need to be consistent. Now. 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 Stop. We have 99, 106, 101, 98, 86. So we have two that are too late, I believe. Two, I think 98, 99 are probably right on there. And then 86 is probably too early. Alright, let's give this an attempt. Gotta get to that pause menu. We have something here. We have something that may work. I mean, I hope we get to there sooner than later. But let's get ready. Press the start, and let's try to reach that. Okay. Come on. Touch. There. No! Dang it, that was too late. Dang it. Dang it. Try to get there sooner. I mean, I know there's a little lag in me pressing the start button when it reaches the end, but I don't want to do it just before, because that will lead to another, like, mistiming. I just need to adjust myself from there. I mean, we all have our different reflexes and whatnot, so... Okay, let's try this. There. 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 Stop. Let's see. 99, 93, 98, 93. What about 80s? Let's try 80s. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We have 99, 87.
You there.
I think we'll aim for 80. I think we'll aim for 80. I press the timer, and before the second is up, I click it as soon as 80 centiseconds seems to appear. Alright, options. Let's quit. Get back to there. At least this is better than just trying to do it by mouth, like 1 Mississippi, because that doesn't tell you anything about the seconds in between. And plus, 1 Mississippi, it only presses 1 Mississippi and then press. Okay, here we go. Reset. Okay. Get ready. Okay. Now. Too late. Okay. I will press it then at... I wonder if the reason why I glitched into what if the reason why I glitched into the place in the first place? You know, glitched into the, what was it? Into the Rynn's village. The reason why that happened is because I was so quick in clicking out of the pause menu that I accessed there. Because if you exit the pause menu, well, you enter a glitched state of the... There, the cutscene will overlay on top of what you see, and then that's how it goes. So if instead you just don't spam the pause button, you don't unpause from the pause menu, you may have basically went so fast. Let me, no, for a second. What is it? What if it's like, it's so, like you're pressing it so fast or whatnot that actually the pause menu doesn't even come up or you don't see it. And then that's how you glitch into it. You press pause, but you exited out before it showed you, and there you go. You're in glitch in Rynn's village. That's what my theory is on that. Because you can press it rapidly and even break the game before even you load into Rynn's village, given, I think, the loading power of this. But let's go ahead. We'll try to aim for 70 seconds to see if that works. Well, 70 centiseconds. Okay. Wait for it. Wait for it. Now. Oh, even that was a little fast. Okay, let's aim for 60. Let's aim for 60 or somewhere past that. All right, I think we're getting there. I think we're getting closer and closer. The fact that I had it. I had it. Dang it. I had the pause menu for a second there. I hit pause again. I have no idea in my mindset during the time how I panicked and unpaused it. Dang it. I had it. I had it. I had it. I had it. Let's us quit, and hopefully maybe this is the last time. Oh, that would have been great if I said that this may be the last time, and it was the last time. New game. Sometimes things just don't go like that. But hey, on over on the PS2, I got it on the second try. I'm trying to time it. I say that's pretty darn good. Okay, let's get ready. I'll press start at 60 centiseconds. As soon as it touches it. No! Too soon. So we're looking at in between there. So, okay. Stop. Reset. So we have over 60 centiseconds to press it. Over 60 centiseconds. I don't know exactly where, and not to mention, I don't know exactly if I am correct on that because there is still human error. The time it takes for me to notice that to press the start button, there is a delay. But this is definitely like near frame perfect. Whatnot. I mean, I would have had a whole lot more attempts here. I wouldn't have to go through all of this on the PCX2. But you know what? It just feels good. Using the PS2 technology or whatnot as intended without the save states, to nail that save, that pause menu like that and get it there. Like, it would have been possible if we went back in the day and somebody pulled that off. You know? It just feels really good. It's not something that basically, because we didn't have PCX2 back then. PCX2, in fact, let me actually, a brief history here. When was PCSX2 released? Oh! PCX2, Lead Place Emperor, was initially released on March 23, 2002. Okay. While active development has continued for over 2 decades, major modern staple releases include 1.6.0 on May 7th, 2020, and the significant 2.0.0 update on July 13th, 2024, followed by the 2.20/2.4.0 in late 2024 and early 2025. Okay, nice. Initial release on Windows. Then Linux release on April 14th, 2002. Mac OS release on December 30th, 2009. Recent stable versions. Future Outlook version 2.26 is targeted for the late 2025, which has already happened. I had to ask. When did PCSX2 added save states? Has supported save states for many years with significant refinements to the system appearing in 1.7.x developer builds and modernizing future around 2.0 2.0 releases. These features keyboard shortcuts for the system menu. Okay. Functionality allows saving at any point, bypassing the need for in-game save points. Updates, recent updates have improved how they function and sometimes invalidated older versions. Management users can use hotkeys. I want to see this. Users can use hotkeys, typically F1 through F3, to save, load, or use menu system to manage different slots. Okay. I'll need to learn that, because that way I won't have to go back to the menu to access save states again. But, so 1.678. When did PC exit to 1.7.x come out? Says developer. Oh, is a dev or nightly development branch. Not a single release that became active throughout 2021. So did the save states come out in 2021 or did they come out before? It says for many years, so I think it came out earlier. Early 23 saw active stable use of these 7X builds, which featured modern. So when did the save states come around? Well, let's get back into this. Get back to my stopwatch. So it's past 0.6, somewhere around 0.7, or at least as soon as I see 6, I need to get ready to press start, which is pretty quick. Okay, get ready, press start. Okay, get ready, come on. Come on, get there. Now. Now! Too soon. Okay. I mean, it's right around there. It's right around there. I just was too soon by just maybe 0.10 centiseconds. Come on. Or is it centiseconds or decaseconds? When there's 2 digits, I think it's decaseconds. No, not deca. Well, yeah, decaseconds. Well, it goes up to 100. Decaseconds goes up to 10, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then resets. So this one is 100 times? 100 times. Yeah, 100 times a second. So yeah, that's it's centiseconds. It's been a while since I've been in school and kept update with measurements and whatnot. Okay, quit. But I definitely don't want to give you guys the raw measurement or whatnot. Okay, so we're looking. I think let's just keep trying the 7, because again, I'm not good at timing exactly. But at least I can somewhere get in the ballpark and keep trying until it actually works. So let's try 70 and just keep trying that. Watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it. Now? No! That was just too late. That's all it was. Again, it's right around there. Gosh. All I gotta do is just press it once and get that pause menu going. I got it once before. It was there. I can get it again. Man, can you imagine going to a speed run and you nail this as just your own perfect trophy? Get, I don't know, bonus credits for doing that. It doesn't improve your time or anything, because you don't start the time until you control Rynn. So you can just add this to your belt. So essentially, when you're doing a speed run, you can either just let the cutscenes play as normal, or you just skip the cutscenes, and as soon as you play Rynn, it will be, I would say right when the quest starts, or whatnot, when the map entry of the palace comes in. Maybe, or is it right when the cutscenes open? It's right around there. That's when the official time starts for speedrunning. So since everything before then doesn't matter, you could actually access the pause menu before the narrator, add that to your save file, and then continue speedrunning the game, you know? That would be a sick run, you know? You're speedrunning, You access the save to access Rynn's village. You complete your speed run. It's a booyah! I completed it. I'm gonna go to Rynn's village and celebrate. I mean, celebrate over with the corpses and the burned down buildings and yeah. Oh, I messed up. I didn't even try. I got monologue in here. Dang it. I didn't even realize I pressed start. I did so absent-mindedly. Oh my. But that's the thing. It's like I think that would be like the cherry on top. It's like time it right. Go ahead and save, make a save file, maybe a save 4, whatever, and then just save 1 for your speed run attempts and just go through. You beat the speed run, and then you go to Rynn's village to celebrate. All right, that would be total. That would be total. I mean, that would be the way to do it. That would be like a whole Draken champ right there, man. I mean, I'll be using the PCX2, so this will be easier to do. I don't know. All right, new game. Okay, let's get ready. Let's get ready. Just get ready, Soya. Just get ready here. Now? Now! Dang it! Oh, I was too late! No! Okay, let me just see here. Oh, stop. Reset. Start. 7. No. 7. What? I am missing it. I got 79. I'm missing it. I'm missing the timing. 70. Okay, let's see here. I was good, 73, too much on 9. I then started missing the buttons, but I also got an 80. 80 could be it. 80 centiseconds. 73 seconds, I think that might be too soon. I'll reset. Let's do start. Let's see. 1, 2. Oh, reset. Start. Man, I am getting late on my there. I'm not good on my reflexes, but then again, it's hard to see it develop 70 seconds because it moves so fast, those centiseconds. Sure you want to quit? Yeah. I'm trying to access Rynn's village, not Sardana. All right, let's try it again. Again, we're looking for that 70. 70 impress. 70 impress. Come on. Come on. There. Now. Yes! I got it! I got it, guys! I got it! Yes! On a PlayStation 2 memory card, let's do this. If I unpause here, we are in a glitch state, and we don't want that now, do we? Save game, and we will keep it in slot 4. Because this is the beautiful thing. You access the save, and then you continue on. You can access the cutscenes. We can skip cutscenes. We got the save successful. Skipping through these cutscenes. We don't even glitch, so we're not crashing the game at all. So we continue on playing. You got the load screen here that we can't seem to skip here or speed up. But the beautiful thing is, we can just continue on playing, whether it be a speed run or whatever playthrough you want. You can just continue on playing. So you effectively can just, as soon as this load screen just gets, past here, you can just simply, come on, let's load here, please. Please. There we go. Access here. Skip that cutscene. You get to control Rynn. This is the beautiful thing, alright? Control Rynn. We can save the game here so we can continue our playthrough. And then we can load in the intro, everybody. Let's go ahead and create a save here so we can continue our playthrough, alright? And then we can load in the intro at any point during our playthrough or whatnot. And just go back to Rynn's village. It's like a really good way to just, you know, just kick back, relax, and just kind of mellow out. I mean, it's definitely not an ideal vacation spot, but it's been everybody's dream to get there. I mean, sure, you can go ahead and pop in the Order of the Flame or start it up in a emulator and play it, and you get to Rynn's village. Yeah, that's because that's part of the stage of one thing to play. But here, let's load in. Come on. Let's see if we can get Arak. So we're going to run forward. We're going to see get Arak.
Arak!
Of course.
To manage to actually get here on the PlayStation 2 hardware. This is absolutely amazing. We can get here on the home console. Of course, I can go and play it on a home console and not use this really bad upscale of this. But we can play this stage. Hold on. Select. Yep. That's all the same. There's no map. And then there's the intro. Yeah, everything's the same. Everything's the same as if here. And Arak still is in a hopeless situation, getting stuck in the ground. So let's try. I'm going to try to get him out of here, because it'll be great to have a save where we have Arak. Then later, I would need to try to figure out and try to recreate the situation of getting Rynn into the outer limits and causing her to become invisible. But I'm going to need the Game Shark for that, so I'll need to find a time where I can get on the Game Shark and get that working. But now I can just create a save file for everybody to be able to access this area. This is awesome. This is wonderful that we can do this. We can do exactly the same thing as we did over here. And we can continue our playthrough, go back to our playthrough. We can use the other 2 or 3 saves for our playthrough. And we just go back. We just go back to intro and everything and just enjoy ourselves, you know? The fact that we can get to this secret stage, this one stage that we always been wanting to, part of the cutscene that we can get here. Well, I guess one thing I want to do, let's find Rynn's shovel. In this really bad graphics that I can't see anything very well. But it was in a grassy area. Oh man, this is definitely hard to see. Ah, there it is. Found it. There you are. Collision programming, can we stand on it? Yeah, we can ride it. Oh, nope. There we go. We can ride. It looks like she's riding as a surfboard. Can you imagine that? Rynn riding down a mountain on a shovel? That would be hilarious. Alright, so I'm gonna then, now with this save, I'm just gonna find a way to get Arak out of there, and then hopefully create a save file with that, and then create a save file with Rynn invisible, and just, of course, load game and keep this save file untouched. Alright, with that being said, well, we got here, everyone, on the home console. So, like, comment, subscribe. And as always, have a great life, everyone. Just to kind of experiment something here, I mentioned this during the video, but I want to go ahead and showcase this because I want to explore if I need to expand upon that video, all entry points leads to Ravenshold, my glitched save. This is a memory card where I have basically a glitched starting point, something glitched in the code, where right now if I were to enter back into Sardana, say like from here in the Shadowmire, which I'm about to do, or exiting back in from the City of the Damned, or other locations, Catacombs, the Inquisitor's Lair, any of these locations, when exiting back out, is going to basically have me, let's go ahead and do this, is going to have me be invisible. All right, it's going to load me into the cutscene of actually have coming through the gate, the first gate we activate in Ravenshold. Except we haven't activated that gate. We haven't even been to the Andrelian Isles. But yet somehow, for some reason, anywhere I enter from, it's warped to that cutscene. But since I am not on Arok, things get a little weird. Again, I'll have a link in the description below for that video of all entry points leads to Ravenshold. Again, I want to expand upon this because I encountered a similar glitch that seems to have the same properties, and upon further experimentation, I learned some things like, hold on, this is the same thing that happened. The glitch I'm talking about is one I showcased in the live stream of Rynn's Village, which also will be later showcased again once I complete another video regarding to that of it's going to be called Title Screen Shenanigans. But let's see here. Here it is.
Excellent work. We'll be able to join.
I came from Shadowmire. You can hear the Shadowmire.
Together we should be able to hold off our enemies.
The entrance to the Shadowmire ambience.
Gates. They say the next one is even further north. You won't find any settlements there.
But the thing is, upon the conclusion of this cutscene or whatnot, I enter a glitched state. Oh, right. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. I need to actually go see Mashala first before that, because since I haven't seen Mashala, Arok still exists somewhere in the game. Somewhere out there he exists, which is why I'm able to get him early over in Cragmore or over in the Valley of the Fallen. I forgot to delete them with Mashala. I forgot that's the save guards the issue or whatnot. But let's go ahead and I'll go ahead and skip to that, to actually having all that set up. Talk to Mashala, then go to Shadowmire, enter back out. Actually, I'll just go to the Inquisitor's Lair and do that. I'll see you. I'll see you when I get that done. Okay, now we're finally in that glitch state.
We'll be able to
I see this time Arok did not fly in. That's because he's currently supposed to be gone right now. Because I talked to Mashala.
The next one is even further north.
So I enter in this glitch state. This is exactly the same glitch state. Ow. Ow. That hurt. Did not expect to actually take damage there, but I can't really gain health except through cheat codes in this form. But that is okay. Given that I'm on the console, I didn't bother to put Game Shark codes. I think I could probably load back and actually get the health back, but for the time being, I just want to test one thing. First off, well actually I should be able to square and jump. I want to jump out this way because Arok's invisible form is basically right there, and if I interact with that form, I die. Though I'd probably be fine if I had the infinite health on with the Game Shark, but I don't have that luxury. This is what I want to test out. So in this form, over at in Rynn's Village, when I on the PCX2, I got into the same form, and then I learned that I could glide with it and I could do the dash with it. Well, let me see if I'm still jumping. Okay, I'm not jumping right now. De-equip, re-equip, square. Okay, there we go. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This makes exploring here a whole lot easier. Does that mean... Hold on. let me go back for a second. Because now this is definitely look like I'm going to need to revisit this. So expect all entry points leads to Ravenshold revisited. Oh, I need to stop. I need to find a way to stop. Maybe go up the stairs. Okay, that didn't work. I need to go on a slope. Didn't. I mean, I could always load back. But when you're gliding with a sideways tunnel flip, the only... Okay, this is gonna be a nightmare trying to get inside there. Could I squeeze through here? Is this possible? Okay, thank you. Okay, we'll just go and collide into here. There we go. And then I'll do the dash form. There. Oh. Oh, I got permanently stuck. Okay, load game. We'll load back. Yeah, because usually when you get stopped or whatnot, you should be able to, if you can't move, hit square. If that doesn't work, de-equip and re-equip your sword, and then try again. And then hit square. Because when you hit square, let me skip that. I still took damage, but that's fine. I'm not dead. Let's see here. When you hit square, it raises Rynn's invisible character model up, in which we can then jump from that position. All right, let's try the dash form, which I should be able to just descend on down, right? Oh, gonna need to re-equip. Square. Oh. Are you kidding me? Let's equip something else. Alright, now let's re-equip that sword. See if that works. Nope. Okay, that's weird. Okay, low game. This is one of the few times I wish I could actually fast forward here. I need to test the dash form. Of course, I don't necessarily want to leave out from the top there, but I do want to see the dash form. Okay. There, I was able to reduce my damage somewhat. Okay. Oh wait, I should be a square? Jump. Okay. Okay. Yep, I can do a dash. Which I can exit out of it with X or triangle. Oh. Oh, I thought I did a dash form. Crap. Okay, go into here. Okay, kept it going with jumping. Nope, this is the same crap. I need to go back. I know I have a sword equipped. I should be able to do a dash form. Okay, let's try again. Oh. Oh, don't tell me. It did it again. It did it again. Come on. Man, it wasn't this much of a problem before. But then again, I didn't know about these But I'll explore the dash form when I'm actually going here. There's one thing I do want to see. It wasn't able to reduce my damage at the time. But I was able to get out. Let's get to General Daramon.
I've had some disturbing news.
What? If I...
Okay. That should unlock. Let's head off over to Cragmore. I just want to be able to see this. If I can actually glide across here, go onto a slope that... Because there's two types of slopes, alright? I mean, aside from a traversable slope. There's two types of slopes that Rynn can slip on. One is one that she can jump into to slip on. Another is when she can't jump onto to slip on. That's able to tell the difference between those two helps with doing dash climbing. So if, in regards to dash climbing, if you jump onto a slope and Rynn slides down, you can dash climb it. If you jump at a slope and she doesn't slide down, instead she just gravitates back to where you jump from, then you cannot dash climb it. The slope would be, in that case, would be too steep. Though, to tell the truth, I could do the dash. I also want to see if I would actually take lethal damage sliding down a slope, because so far jumping around in this form doesn't actually take damage. And there is a dash form. I can't seem to be getting it to work right now, but that's something I can experiment when I actually do all entry points lead to Ravenshold Revisited. We just need to see if talking to Daramon, if that actually opened up the gate. Because then I could try to see how much of Cragmore can I complete in this form. That cave should take us through to Cragmore. Who's talking? Alright. Let's collide up over here. I need to also get ready to jump here. Okay. Because I'm not going to take chances right now with dashing, because dashing should just glide me down to there, no problem. But I can't seem to get it to work, and I want to see this first and foremost. Okay. Now, since we're on a flat ground, I should be able to do... I'll do a glide. That way I don't get stuck jumping. Oh! He pushed me out. Okay. Darn Wartalk. If I could cast a fear spell, well, I should be able to glide back up there. But then I got this Wartalk to deal with. But since I can oh yeah, I can just glide. I don't need to go on the ground. I can just go on the outside to double check. I like how, since I'm in this form or whatnot, Arik is not able to even begin the sentence down below, so it's like, it just stays there. Same thing happens if we go to the Bone Dragon Valley. Okay, this time you ain't gonna touch me. I think. Please don't touch me. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Yes, I can get to Cragmore. Fantastic. We will definitely be doing a all entry points leads to Ravenshold Revisited, so we can explore these new aspects of this glitch in full. Of course, I don't have a way right now to transfer my memory cards to PCX2 save files. But just bear with me for more of these type of graphics or whatnot, resolutions. Well, in any case, thank you for seeing the bonus here, and I will see you all in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, And as always, have a great life, everyone.